Welcome everyone to the 2018 WRT Challenge Cup. This is the last day of matches here at Club Sport Fremont in Fremont, California. I'd like to welcome you all. This is the very first Challenge Cup we've ever had, and so we hope you all are enjoying this type of event. We love to hear your feedback too, so hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on worldracketballtour.com, and let us know your thoughts. So right now in the series, the way that it's working is USA leads 2-1 in the series. Last night in doubles, USA defeated Mexico in order to win their second point and put them up in the lead. Earlier in the day, we had some singles matches featuring David Horn, who lost to Rodrigo Montoya 3-7. That gave the first point to Mexico. And then Jake Bredenbeck defeated Alex Cardona to balance it all out. And then in the doubles, you guys missed an incredible rally, match-winning rally from Team USA to put them up in the lead 2-1. So now the first team to reach 3 victories takes the Challenge Cup. So there's an opportunity right now for Alex Cardona to go ahead and tie things up and bring the series to 2-2. If Horn can pull off a victory, USA goes home with the cup. Now regardless, we will be streaming the next match after this, which will be Jake Bredenbeck against Rodrigo Montoya. So there's 2 matches today, and we hope you all are enjoying this competition. Our referee for the day is Francisco Troncoso, who plays for Team Chile. Here we go. Alex Cardona will start off serving. Side out for Horn, looking sharp. And the first point goes to David Horn for USA. Cardona really powering through that one for a side out. Shout out to Rafa and Diego Gatica watching in Chile. Remember guys, keep it down the line. Racquetball's always down the line. Alex Cardona will serve now at 0-1. Cardona with his first point. Cardona looks like he's hitting the ball really crisp right now. He's probably getting a good night's sleep over at Hyatt Place in Fremont. Alex Cardona is a new father. He has a 2-month-old son at home in Juarez, Mexico. His son's name is Santiago. So he's getting a good night's sleep here in Fremont at the Hyatt Place. We thank them for their hospitality and putting up the players for our first ever WRT Challenge Cup. And Horn with a powerful serve, 2-2. Point for Alex Cardona. 3-2, he takes his first lead of the game. Nice pass from Horn for the side out. Short serve. No problem for Alex Cardona. He's so strong from both the forehand and the backhand side. If you ever watch him in doubles, you'll see that he's one of those players who can really work either side. His pretty regular doubles partner is Gerardo Franco, also from Mexico. They play together a lot on the WRT. Beautiful down the line from David Horn for a side out. For those of you watching at home, make sure you share this feed. Share with your friends that you're watching the World Racquetball Tour Challenge Cup in Fremont, California. Keeping it tight here in game one. It's 3-3. USA leads the series 2-1. If Alex Cardona can pull off a win here today, then there's still a chance for Mexico to take it, and he'll put that pressure on Montoya when Montoya plays Bredenbeck in the match after this. Four serves, three. David Horn from Stockton, California. He trains locally here in the San Francisco Bay Area at the sister club to Club Sport Fremont. He's out of Club Sport Pleasanton. And Alex Cardona from Juarez, Mexico. Trains there in Juarez. A lot of racquetball comes out of Mexico, including Juarez and Chihuahua, which we have represented here this weekend with Cardona and Montoya. Now, one of the things that gave Cardona trouble in his match yesterday against Bredenbeck is Bredenbeck's power. Cardona is usually the most powerful on the court, and we see that here. David Horn's strength is not power, but he's a very defensive player, good at retrieving, and he's tricky. Point for Alex Cardona puts him up 5-3 in game one. Second serve for Cardona. Man, he doesn't even have to move his feet on that one, just reaches out his racket, puts him up 6-3. Wow, that's a good serve. Cardona bringing the heat, 7-3. Nice cross court from Horn for a side out. 7 serving 4. Not too much intensity out on the court right now. It's like Horn is matching Cardona's attitude a little bit out there. You won't see much emotion from Cardona usually. Second serve for Horn. Quick hands from Cardona. Off speed from Horn for the winner. 5-7 now in game 1. Wow, that's a point for Horn. It's a good serve. We haven't seen too much momentum happening so far in game 1. These guys pretty even. 7-6. I'm waiting for somebody to turn it up. Short serve for Cardona. WRT does play by the International Racquetball Federation rules. It allows for 2 serves. And Horn beating himself up there a little bit. He skipped an easy one. Puts Cardona up 8-6. For those of you just joining us, USA leads the series here at the Challenge Cup, which is a Davis Cup style if you watch tennis. The first team to get to 3 victories will take home the cup. That's unfortunate, that ball hitting Bobby Horn. Another point for Cardona. So USA leads the series right now 2-1. USA won in doubles last night, ending it with an incredible, 30-shot rally to take home the lead that night. Right now, Alex Cardona is fighting to earn another point for Mexico and balance the scales at 2-2. Oh, and Horn maybe not making the best choices. Another unforced error from him. Skip as he tries to go between the legs. 10 serving 6. I'd like to say good morning to Christina Solis. Good to see you out here, Solis. Thanks for watching. Six serving 10 for David Horn. Crazy overhead splat shot from 39 3/4 of the court. Gives him a side out. Second serve for Cardona. Got some questions of folks wanting to see that doubles match and that ending rally last night. We don't have a clip for you now, but if you go on the WRT YouTube next week, you can watch it there. That's how I'll shamelessly plug the WRT YouTube channel. Side out for Horn. Still waiting for somebody to turn it up out there. You can see Horn talking to himself. Another beautiful overhead backhand from Alex Cardona. Point, Alex Cardona puts him up 12-6 in game one. Second serve. Our referee for this match is Francisco Troncoso. He's originally from Santiago, Chile. He lives now in Stockton, California. That ball just out of reach. Timeout on the court for Alex Cardona. Horn keeping it warm out there. You're watching the WRT Challenge Cup in Fremont, California. USA leading the series 2-1. Cardona working right now to tie it up. I'll take a quick moment to remind you all about the next WRT Pro Stop, the Georgia Open, May 17th till the 20th. There's Andree Parrilla, our 2007 champion. If you sign up by April 22nd, you get an early bird discount and you'll be entered to win one of three prizes, including a 3-month free membership at Recreation ATL, a Gearbox racket, or a customized set of WRT headphones. You can get those details at worldracketballtour.com. Back in the court, I'm guessing Cardona changed his racket, given the way he's warming it up out there. It's 7-12, so that was a point for Horn after that timeout. Nice get. Looks like this timeout is working for Horn's advantage. 2 points in a row after that, 8-12. So it'll be a second serve. So for those of you who've been asking about the t-shirts that the players are wearing, we're working on getting more of those ready. If you message us on Facebook or shoot us an email, we'll go ahead and try to make that happen for you. And we also need your size. 9-12. Look at this momentum shift for Horn. That timeout really making a big difference for him. He's scored 3 points since that timeout. Nice wide angle pass out of reach for Horn. Cardona gets the side out. 12 serving 9. Second serve. Point for Alex Cardona. (13-9). Behind the back from Cardona, but Horn crushes it for the side out. Nice hands from Cardona. Nice skip from Horn. Oh, and a skip. Cardona asking for 2 bounces there.
Are you watching? No? 10-13.
Ten serves 13. Oh, look at this defense from Cardona. Keeps it up. Oh, Horn. That's a nice rally. Thirteen serves 10. There's a side out then for David Horn. This is game 1. This is our first match today. Coming up after this, we have Jake Bredenbeck and Rodrigo Montoya. Thirteen serves 10. Alex Cardona is looking to take a victory out of this match and tie up the series 2-2. If you remember yesterday, Montoya defeated Horn in our first match of the day. Nice gets. And then Bredenbeck defeated Cardona to even out the series, and USA took doubles last night to put them in the lead 2-1. Horn holding on. If Horn can pull off the victory, then USA will take the Challenge Cup. But fear not, racquetball fans, we will still be broadcasting Bredenbeck and Montoya, no matter what. 10 serves 13. Big skip from Cardona. And a timeout from him. Probably good. He kind of cuts down some of those mistakes, takes a quick breather. So coming up next, there is another singles matchup happening. Jake Bredenbeck and Rodrigo Montoya will face each other. USA versus Mexico in our last stream of the day. You're currently watching the WRT Challenge Cup in Fremont, California at Club Sport. USA leading the series 2-1. We'd love to hear your feedback on what you think of an event like this. It's a little different from a Pro Tour stop, but don't forget, there is a Pro Tour stop coming up May 17th to the 20th, the Georgia Open at Recreation ATL. There's our 2017 Georgia Open champion, ANDREE PARRILLA. If you sign up by April 22nd, you'll be entered to win one of 3 prizes, including free membership to ATL for 3 months, a gearbox racket, and 1 set of custom headphones. 11 serves 13. Be a second serve for Horn. Woohoo! So I said that Cardona doesn't usually show too much emotion out there. He was a little frustrated he didn't get the call he wanted, and then he took it out on the ball, but he got this side out. See if he can channel this power into his serve. He did, but it's short. Second serve. Looking for encroachment, not going to get it. Side out. You can See Cardona looking back to his teammate Rodrigo Montoya, who's watching and waiting for his next match. A big skip from Cardona makes it 12-13 for Horn. Horn looking to tie it up on this one. And he does it, 13-13. We're seeing a lot of frustration from Cardona. He's not usually very emotional. He needs to get this in check. Man, but he's definitely channeling his emotion into the ball. I think we can all feel it and hear it. It's tied up 13-13. Second serve. Oh, ball skips just short of that front wall. Side out for David Horn, 13-13. I thought it sounded like it skipped. Yep, there's a side out then for Cardona. Let's check in with the ref. Referee Francisco Troncoso calls a skip. And Cardona's back in the box. Cardona looking to take this game and keep that pressure on Horn. He wants to win a second point for Mexico in this series. No, everybody feels that pain. That puts Cardona up now at 14. Cardona ain't feeling no pain. Game point now for Alex Cardona. 14-13 in game one. The second serve for Alex Cardona. Beautiful down the line from Horn. Cardona can't scoop that one out. Horn digs himself out, 13-14. Oh, good D from Horn. Man, Cardona hits that ball so hard. This will be a second game point now for Alex Cardona from Juarez, Mexico. Shout out to the Cardona family. Cardona just became a father. His son is 2 months old, and his name is Santiago. That's unfortunate for Horn. You can see that frustration, whereas Alex Cardona wins game one, 15-13. Excited to jump into game two and see what happens of our WRT Challenge Cup live from Fremont, California at Club Sport. We'll be back in just a few moments with more of this match, so don't go anywhere.
Through 10 years of being around the racquetball community, Gearbox has done a great job.
Number one thing that I noticed was just the family aspect of the company.
I just thought it was really cool that they had that kind of lifestyle kind of look. I was seeing those black rackets, I still remember the first like all black racket, and I thought they were kind of cool. I was like, oh my god, they don't have any color, like it's so cool, it looks like a real weapon.
And every year I think you're gonna be like growing more and more and more till we get to something big.
Welcome back, everyone, to the WRT Challenge Cup and Fremont. We are at Club Sport Fremont. You're watching Horn and Cardona. Alex Cardona won game one 15-3. Good side out for him. He's looking to win this match and tie up the series 2-2. USA currently leads right now 2-1 after winning doubles last night. Horn powers through that one, side out.
Saturday night, people, yeah. And the people is sitting, all the people sitting on one side.
See some smiles out there on the court. David Horn and Alex Cardona have matched up several times on the World Racquetball Tour. They've been touring together for at least the last 5 years with the WRT. Second serve for Cardona. Beautiful down the line, so clean from Alex Cardona for his first point. Diego Gatica, I hope you're watching that down the line. Nice and smooth from Cardona in that tough corner. 2-0. Short serve. No problem for David Horn. Handled that wallpaper serve like a champ. Side out, 0-2. David Horn looking right now to take a victory because USA leads 2-1 in this series. It's the first to 3 victories takes home the Challenge Cup. If Cardona can pull off the win, he ties up the series 2-2 and puts all that pressure on Bredenbeck and Montoya. Side out for Alex Cardona. Got a towel on the court. Coming up next is the last match of our WRT Challenge Cup featuring Jake Bredenbeck from USA and Rodrigo Montoya from Mexico. That'll round out our first ever Challenge Cup. We'd love to hear what y'all thought about this event. It's a little bit different, so hit us up on Facebook or shoot us an email. Score is 2-1. Wow, what a serve from Cardona. That puts him up 3-1. Cardona definitely has a reputation for having one of the toughest serves on the WRT. Oh, and there's 2 in a row from Alex Cardona, serving up those aces. He's hot right now. 4-1. Oh, wow. How did he get his racket on that and make that shot? Let's take a look back at that one. I think we captured that. Roll it. Oh, we'll roll it after. Getting a little crowded in the center of the court there. Horn taking a minute, taking a little bit of a breather. He finds himself down right now by 5 points. Cardona leads 6-1.
Well, everything is going perfect. How we can.
A running kill from Alex Cardona, 7-1. Another skip from Horn, and definitely taking a timeout for David Horn as Alex Cardona leads 8-1. Nice play from Alex Cardona, so athletic. Originally from Juarez, Mexico. That's where he resides and trains now. He has a great story with the World Racquetball Tour. He was one of the first ever players with the World Racquetball Tour. And he's actually part of the inspiration behind that event. Sorry, behind the conception of the tour. Cardona is looking to tie up the series right now. USA leads 2-1. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in to the WRT Challenge Cup. We do have some, we're trying to replicate these shirts. We've gotten a lot of requests from fans who want to purchase one of the shirts that the players are wearing, so we're going to go ahead and get those rolling out. If you're interested, shoot us a message on Facebook or email us, Laura at World Racquetball Tour. Let us know your size, and we'll try to hook that up for you. 8 serves 1. Bobby Horn calling that timeout. Cardona serving up the most aces we've seen so far this match in game 2. A little wild. Horn able to capitalize on that setup, gets himself a side out. See if he can regain some control here. He's down 1-8. Sliding get. Oh, it's a good rally for David Horn. You can hear his fans out here cheering for him. Horn is our most local player. So that was a point for Horn. He needs to chip away now, 1 point at a time. You can see our referee there back in black is Francisco Troncoso. Shout out to Christian Troncoso, who is watching. Again, we're seeing this emotion coming out of Cardona. He's been channeling it back into the ball. Let's see what he does here. Another skip from Cardona. Maybe not the best shot he should go for, but it's working for Horn. 4-8. Finds himself up 3 more points. Make that 4 more points. 5-8 for Horn. Nice hands from Alex Cardona. Side out. You know these guys are working hard out there. It's a little wet out on the courts. We're here at Club Sport Fremont in Fremont, California. If you're around, come on by. There's one more match after this. We have Jake Bredenbeck and Rodrigo Montoya. You want to see some power and gettability, we have that for you in the next match. Right now, Alex Cardona looking to tie up the series with a win in this match. Wow, he gets it. It was a great get from Alex Cardona, but Horn puts it away and sides out. That shot is working very well for Alex Cardona. Overhead backhand from 39.5 feet in the court. He's up right now, 8-5, game 2. Wow, all that power from Alex Cardona. So much power, I think Horn had to check the ball to make sure it wasn't broken. 9-5. Oh, what a return from Horn. So low, rolls it out, side out. Horn sticking with it, puts him at 6-9. Oh, wow. Nice rally. See if we can take a look back. Looks like we can't take a look back. Guys really sopping up the floor out there. Now the referee does reserve the right to make players change their shirts, but I don't think that's the problem. It could be wet knee pads too. Coming up after this, we have Jake Bredenbeck and Rodrigo Montoya. We're battling it out for USA and Mexico. Series is tied right now 2-1. Cardona trying to get another victory for Mexico and tie it up 2-2. Cardona gets hit with that ball on that crack serve. Replay. Now they're just drying off that ball. We did see, it looks like Cardona's shirt is pretty saturated. So here's the replay. Cardona serves. It's 9-7. Incredible diving get from Alex Cardona, but Horn puts it away. Now 8 serving 9. Make that 9-9, ladies and gentlemen. It's all tied up in game 2. Cardona had a 7-point lead. And Horn just chipping away, sticking with it. I think there's a timeout. Looks like called by Alex Cardona. It's now 10-9, Horn leading. You're watching the WRT Challenge Cup event in Club Sport Fremont. USA leading the series 2-1. Yesterday we saw Montoya defeat Horn and Bredenbeck defeat Cardona. And then in the doubles, USA defeating Mexico to go home with the lead last night, 2-1. Now we're back, and Horn and Cardona are battling it out. Coming up next for the WRT, you can catch us at Recreation ATL for the Georgia Open, May 17th to the 20th. There's our champion from last year, ANDREE PARRILLA. Hope he's watching. He'll be back there defending his title. If you sign up by April 22nd, you can be eligible for the early bird discount plus win one of 3 prizes. Jumping back into our event here, it's David Horn and Alex Cardona. Horn just took the lead for the very first time in game 2. He was down 7 points. Good timeout for Alex Cardona. He gets the side out, puts himself now in an opportunity to tie up game 2. He wants to take the win because he wants to tie up the series 2-2. Shout out to Dan Culpepper watching with his daughters, Mary Claire, Lily, and Elise. Or sorry, Elsie. I read that wrong. Man, these guys going back and forth. No new points since this timeout. And Horn with a point. 11-9 in game 2. Horn looking to take this to breaker. Looking like a side out for Alex Cardona. little bit of discussion on the court. I think Horn was looking for a wet ball or some kind of court hinder. Cardona serves, oh, and skips it side out. Cardona trying to keep himself in check out there. Side out for Alex Cardona. It's now or never. See if he can turn things up. 9-12. He was leading this match 8-1. Horn able to come back and keep this pressure on Alex Cardona. Horn's not going down without a fight. And another point for Alex Cardona, whipping out those hot serves this morning on a Sunday. 10-12 in game 2. Second serve for Cardona. All that power resulted in a broken ball. So that means they're going to have to replay the point. If the ball breaks during the rally, you have to replay. So we're back at 10-12. We'll replay this one with a fresh ball. The official ball of the WRT is the Gearbox Black Ball. Find out more about Gearbox and the products they have to offer at gearboxsports.com. Another point for Alex Cardona. Working that shot puts him up 11-12. It puts him at 11-12. He is down 1 point. That ball's short. Second serve. Love to hear who you guys are rooting for at home. You rooting for Alex Cardona or David Bobby Horn? Let us know. Marty Breed thinks that Bobby likes the tiebreakers. Owning that center court and a side out for Horn. Self-talk from Cardona. Cardona so strong from both the backhand and the forehand side. Eleven serves 12. Second serve. Looks like there's a lot of love for Bobby Horn on the chat box. Who here's watching for Alex Cardona? Oh, and a big skip. He's super frustrated. You just normally don't see him this exasperated. 12 serves 11. Skip ball point for David Horn. USA leading game 2, 13-11. So So David Horn is actually fresh off the Pan American Racquetball Championship. He was representing Team USA there in Temuco, Chile. He took home silver in men's singles. Nice point for David Horn. Buries that ball deep in the corner. 14-11 is game point. Horn looking to take this to tiebreaker. And he does it. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it's affirmative. We're going to game 3. So we'll be back in just a few moments to see if USA can win this third victory that they need to take the series, or if Alex Cardona is going to tie it up 2-2 in the series. We'll be back in just a moment with more live from Club Sport Fremont.
Through 10 years of being around the racquetball community, Gearbox has done a great job.
Number one thing that I noticed was just the family aspect of the company.
I just thought it was really cool that they had that kind of lifestyle kind of look.
I was seeing those black rackets. I still remember the first like all black racket, and I thought they were kind of cool. I was like, oh my god, they don't have any color. Like, it's so cool. It looks like a real weapon.
And every year, I think you're gonna be like growing more and more and more till we get to something big.
Welcome back, everyone, to the WRT Challenge Cup in Club Sport Fremont in Fremont, California. I'd like to thank our sponsors for making this event possible, starting with Club Sport Fremont for being our host. I'd also like to thank Hyatt Place right here in Fremont, California for providing the rooms for our players for this event. Also State Farm, Left Bank, and Printer Prez. Thank you all for your support, and of course thank you to the fans. We couldn't do it without our sponsors and our fans, so thank you so much. Currently you're watching David Horn and Alex Cardona battling it out, about to go to a tiebreaker. Cardona won game 1 15-13. Horn came back to win game 2 15-11. Now what this means is anything can happen, and there's nothing we like more on a Sunday than a tiebreaker. Cardona is looking to tie up the series with the win. It would put him at Mexico at 2 and USA at 2 victories. And Horn is looking to close this out and seal the deal for USA taking home the Challenge Cup. Coming up after this, no matter what happens, we will be live broadcasting Jake Bredenbeck of USA against Rodrigo Montoya. That should be another outstanding show. Jumping right back into the action here at Club Sport Fremont. 0-0 in our tiebreaker. Remember, it's the first to 11 win by 1. Good start for Alex Cardona. Nice to see he's taken some control into this third game. 0-0. Ace serve from the Mexican puts him up 1-0. Like to say hola to Carlos Cuellar, who's watching. Pretty sure I butchered that last name, but you know who I'm talking about. It's too much there for Alex Cardona. A point now for David Horn. 1-1 in our tiebreaker. Horn looking fresh in this tiebreaker right now. Talk about keeping control. 2-1. Oh, I thought that was good. Ref thinks it's good too. Puts Cardona in the box. Crowd here thinks it could be a skip too. Looks like they're going to replay it. Always good to see good sportsmanship out there on the court. Looks like Cardona's teammate Rodrigo Montoya said it did look like a skip, so that was the final determination for this replay. Oh, that's definitely a skip. There's no recovering from that one. 3-1. Of course they're going to wipe down the court out there. For those of you just tuning in, I'm Laura McCormick with the World Racquetball Tour, and we are live streaming the first ever WRT Challenge Cup event. It's USA versus Mexico for our first ever event, but tell us what other countries you would like to see participating. I know there's been some requests for Team Bolivia, Team Colombia, maybe some mixed doubles, see if we could get Ecuador in the mix, Canada. Let us know your thoughts. For 1, very good start for Horn, but remember, we saw this flip-flopped in game 2. Another skip from Cardona, just a little off. See Montoya sneaking away here. He's going to go warm up for his match. Maybe that's just what Cardona needed. He gets himself back in the service box. One serves 5. Another point now for Alex Cardona. 2 serving 5. Timeout on the court. David Horn calling that timeout. He's out here on the court. You can kind of catch him in that first camera. Maybe you can catch him there. He's up against the back of the court. He's stretching out a little bit. Looks like maybe it's a hamstring or gluteus muscle. He's taking a little bit of a breather. Gives me an opportunity to tell you about the next WRT Pro Stop. We'll be at Recreation ATL in Atlanta, Georgia for the Georgia Open, May 17th to the 20th. There's our champion, ANDREE Parrilla. If you sign up by April 22nd, you'll get an early bird discount, plus be entered to win one of 3 prizes. You can win 3 months free membership at Rec ATL, 1 Gearbox racket, or 1 set of WRT customized headphones. So for those of you in the Atlanta area surrounding Georgia who'd like to see you sign up, you can go to R2 Sports or worldracquetballtour.com for more. Side out for David Horn. We saw him off the court here, stretching out his glute a little bit. He's leading 5-2. Nice crack from Alex Cardona for a side out. 2 serves 5. Another crack from Cardona. 3 serving 5. Short serve. Cardona a little surprised. He'll get a second serve. And look at that. That gap is closing. 4-5. Cardona was serving up aces in game 2. He's really going for it on that first serve. And he went for it again on the second. It's a side out. It looks like Horn is really in trouble there with his muscle problem there in the glute. You can visibly see him struggling a little bit. Be interesting to see if Cardona notices that he should be serving to Horn's backhand. He's really having trouble with that left leg, left glute. Sorry, right glute. It's a good switch up for Cardona. Looks like he picked it up. He doesn't have a problem with the left and right like I do. Yeah, look at that. Horn jumping around. He's pretty limited right now. Cardona ties it up 5-5. You can tell he's frustrated with himself. Horn trains really hard, keeps himself in tip-top physical condition. So this is unexpected. He's really losing that support in that right leg. 6-5 for Alex Cardona. Nice serve return kill for Alex Cardona. He's beaten up on that backhand side for David Horn. Horn calling his second timeout. Gonna see what he can do with that glute. We're watching the WRT Challenge Cup. This is David Horn and Alex Cardona currently trying to throw off our series a little bit. USA is leading 2-1. If Cardona can pull off the win here, he ties up the series 2-2. No matter what happens, the next match coming up is Jake Bredenbeck and Rodrigo Montoya. Could be the determining factor in who takes home the first ever WRT Challenge Cup. We're happy to be bringing this event to you live from Club Sport Fremont. They've done a fantastic job hosting this event. And we'd like to know your feedback on what you think an event like this is like. We'd love to do more of these. It's 8-5, Cardona leading. Remember, this tiebreaker is played to 11 points. It's a good timeout then and a side out for Horn. We know he's in trouble with that glute, and he said he's going to try to pull something out of his hat here. He's pretty creative. Let's see what he does out there. Gets a point. Puts him at 6-8. It's unfortunate that Bobby's hurting, but one of the things that I do love is when you see players adapt and really pull out new tools, because this is what they train for. It's not just about the power, it's not just about the speed. It's adjusting to all different types. 7-8 right now for Horn. He sticks that one in the ground, side out for Alex Cardona. He needs to keep his focus right now. See if he keeps attacking that backhand. It's 8-7. Serve, return, kill, point. Alex Cardona, 9-7. Off the back wall. Nope, that ball skipped. It's a side out for David Horn. 7, serves 9. Oh. That was an ugly skip. A little curious what Alex Cardona is doing out there. He knows he has the advantage right now in that Horn is injured. He's not even making that front wall. There he goes, side out. 9-9. Maybe Cardona just wants to keep all of us on the edge of our seats here, because that's what we're doing. It's 9-9. Now it's the first to 2 will win this match. Cardona now with match point. If Alex Cardona wins this match, he ties up the series 2-2. Oh, and Horn holds him off with a smile. It's definitely a Horn-loving crowd here. Ooh, crowd's saying that serve's good. Ref 2, there's a point. 10-10. Holy Toledo. That'll be a second serve. Oh. And Cardona puts it down. He's looking to take the victory right now. If he can win his second match point, he ties up the series 2-2. But not with a serve that's that short. Second serve. Oh, and Horn digs that one into the ground. Alex Cardona wins 11-10 in our tiebreaker. That gives USA a point. Sorry, Mexico a point, which means that now Mexico is tied up 2-2.